think we're close. Hello everyone. I am filming today to start my series of LH strips, of ovulation tests. I have a guess that this is going to be negative automatically. One, because we are only at cycle day 12. Two, because... Sunny, come here. Put him on his bed. Lay down. So, I have a feeling that this is going to be negative. One, because this is only cycle day 12, round 2 of Letrozole. Two, because this has not been a very long hold. I went to the restroom like an hour ago, but I really had to go to the bathroom and I wanted to test and I didn't want to have to wait all day. So ignore Rommel and Sutton. They're quieter on the bed than they are on the floor, so I have to let them up. But I'm gonna go ahead and take my first test for this cycle. And I'm gonna let that develop. I almost said brew. I don't know why I said that, or why I was gonna say that, but yeah, I'm gonna let that develop. It's 1:56, so I will let that develop until 2 o'clock. And then I will look at it and see how it is. So let's look at this test, and it's obviously negative like I expected it to be. I wasn't super surprised by that, but I wanted to go ahead and start getting a progression line just so that I can kind of see how things change throughout the week. It's negative. The test line is very faint, which again, not super surprising. This one is not nearly as close. So I potentially could have missed it today, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this into Glow, see what Glow says. It's very obviously not positive, but it's the same as it was earlier, so that's good. Good morning, everyone. I think we're close. So I will show you today's test. I've already taped it down, but I'll show you what it looks like. So it's that bottom one. So obviously as the tests dry out, they lose some of their color, but pretty close. Still negative, but almost positive. So the last two, it's kind of hard to see because it's really blurry, but the last two are positive. This is just the same as the other line. This is darker than the other line. It's that one right there. So, almost positive. Now I had this last month also and I still didn't ovulate. So the likelihood is still kind of low, but I have had egg white CM, a lot of it. I've had multiple tests that were close to positive, which I didn't have last month. I only had one test close to positive and one test positive last month, and I didn't actually ovulate. So I think it was just kind of a fluke that it came up positive. But then, I don't know, I've got a good feeling about this month, you know? You know those times where you just got a good feeling? That's this month. So I'm trying to not get excited, but at the same time, I think we might actually ovulate. I did not take an ovulation test last night, as you can obviously tell in this video. I just didn't have a chance to. I had already gone to the bathroom at the gym because I had to work, and then by the time I got home, I had drank so much so quickly at the gym that I had to go to the bathroom again. So it wasn't possible for me to get an accurate test last night. It would have been negative no matter what because I didn't have enough wait time between peeing. So I'm hopeful that I will be recording when I get home tonight that I have a positive test. I'm excited. Okay, that's all for today. See ya. Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. It is January 1st, and I have some good news. So it's dry because it's the next day, but so now that it's dry, it looks close, but it was positive last night. Just wait. Look at this one that I just took this morning. I got a positive ovulation test. Which means, if you don't know how ovulation tests work, that just means that I'm having a luteinizing hormone surge. So they're called LH test strips because they test for LH, which is luteinizing hormone. And usually when you get a positive ovulation test, you ovulate. If you're actually going to ovulate, you ovulate 24 to 36 hours, might be 12 hours to 36 hours after your positive test. Excuse me. So I'm probably not ovulating right now. At least I don't feel like I am. I don't feel anything. But I should be, according to my tests, ovulating within the next 24 to 36 hours. I have found that I like taping them down because I like to see how they progressively have gotten darker. That just like eases my soul. But I'll show you what it looks like today. So I know my handwriting's gonna be backwards for you. Sorry, not much I can do about that. But you can see those positives down here. These two are obviously positive because this line is darker than that line, and this one, they're the exact same. Well, this one's a little darker. This one doesn't look positive now, but it was last night before it was dry. I mean, it looks close, but well, it still looks pretty positive. I'm just so excited that I got a positive ovulation test. That makes my soul happy. So my goal is, I go in, it's Wednesday. I go in on Sunday to get an ovulation test to see if I've ovulated. It's a blood test. Tests your progesterone levels. And then I go in a week from Sunday and get a blood test to see if I'm pregnant. The only issue here is I'm going to have some discrepancies with pregnancy because if I do get pregnant, which would be hilarious if I ovulate today and we conceive today, our baby would be due on our anniversary, on our wedding anniversary, our 3-year wedding anniversary. So that'd be pretty cute. Not that babies are normally born on their due date, but that'd be cool. But then I need to double check to see whether or not the blood test will pick up pregnancy if I ovulated or if I conceived like today or tomorrow and I do ovulate. I don't know, I'm just rambling, and that's kind of confusing. So what I mean is, I know with like pre-pregnancy tests, they HCG needs to be higher than on a blood test. But I don't know if there's like a minimum on the blood test that it won't pick up under a certain amount, and it won't have been 2 weeks. Well, yeah, I guess it would have. 2 weeks from, no, it would just be a week and a half. I don't know, we'll see. But because I did get a positive ovulation test, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here and just let y'all know that I got a positive ovulation test for the first time ever. I had one that was really, really close to positive a couple times last cycle, but never got a positive, and I didn't ever ovulate. So, and that was after I got my blood test for ovulation. So, I don't know. I'm hoping this means that this is it, that this is a true ovulation positive, and that we could potentially end up pregnant in January. That would be awesome. We'll see. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you for sticking around, and as always, thank you for joining us on our journey of infertility.